sampling methods, and its types, to draw valid conclusions. From your results, you have to carefully decide how you will select a sample that is representative of the group as a whole. This is called a sampling method. There are two primary types of sampling methods that you can use in your research. Types of sampling methods: probability sampling, non-probability sampling. Probability sampling involves random selection, allowing you to make strong statistical inferences about the whole group. Non-probability sampling involves non-random selection based on convenience or other criteria, allowing you to easily collect data. Population versus sample. First, you need to understand the difference between a population and a sample and identify the target population of your research. The population is the entire group that you want to draw conclusions about. The sample is the specific group of individuals that you will collect data from. Sampling frame. The sampling frame is the actual list of individuals that the sample will be drawn from. Ideally, it should include the entire target population and nobody who is not part of that population. Sample size. The number of individuals you should include in your sample depends on various factors, including the size and variability of the population and your research design. Probability sampling methods. Probability sampling means that every member of the population has a chance of being selected. If you want to produce results that are representative of the whole population, probability sampling techniques are the most valid choice. There are four main types of probability sample. 1. Simple random sampling. 2. Systematic sampling. 3. Stratified sampling. 4. Cluster sampling. 1. Simple random sampling. In a simple random sample, every member of the population has an equal chance of being selected. Your sampling frame should include the whole population. 2. Systematic sampling. Systematic sampling is similar to simple random sampling, but it is usually slightly easier to conduct. Every member of the population is listed with a number, but instead of randomly generating numbers, individuals are chosen at regular intervals. 3. Stratified sampling. Stratified sampling involves dividing the population into subpopulations that may differ in important ways. It allows you draw more precise conclusions by ensuring that every subgroup is properly represented in the sample. To use this sampling method, you divide the population into subgroups called strata, based on the relevant characteristic, e.g., gender identity, age range, income bracket, job role. 4. Cluster sampling. Cluster sampling also involves dividing the population into subgroups, but each subgroup should have similar characteristics to the whole sample. Instead of sampling individuals from each subgroup, you randomly select entire subgroups. This method is good for dealing with large and dispersed populations, but there is more risk of error in the sample, as there could be substantial differences between clusters. It's difficult to guarantee that the sampled clusters are really representative of the whole population. We will discuss about non-probability sampling in next video. Thank you.